Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero, and we are back again. We're going to be talking about something that happened to me over the weekend where a bunch of trolls and very unintelligent people thought it was going to be cool and I guess trolly to make a fake account of me and send weirdo super chats to bigger YouTubers like that Star Wars girl Anna and Shagsworth, and they thought essentially that my reputation would be ruined, which anyone with a working brain will know that those super chats that were sent were not from me, of course. They were made by a fake account that was created back in June 12th of 2023. And I'm going to be exposing these weirdos today. As my haters like to do, they like to make nonsense, do stupid things, and I continue to monetize it all. But of course, I'm going to be talking about how Alpha Core number one has, of course, surpassed $1 million. This, of course, coming on the heels of people like Actual Fandom saying that the campaign was going to stagnate at 800K, and you had other weirdos claiming that it wasn't going to break a million, and they were saying it wasn't going to break that because it's Airchai's company, even though it's a comic pro legendary writer Chuck Dixon writing the book and penciled by Joe Bennett. As of recording this video, it's currently sitting at $1,006,038 with over 17,000 books being sold, and as of recording as well, 9,667 purchasers. And one of the benchmarks that did occur was, of course, a Rippaverse Studios shirt would be added to the campaign. As you can see it right here, I will be picking up this shirt and, of course, the What's Your Favorite Part shirt because it became a meme of sorts for the trolls, and now they've been trolled and monetized back as their July should have. And, of course, you know, the usual suspects were salty about it. Moving on over to the Rippaverse store here, you can always pick up item 1 and 2 right away if you choose to do so. Get posters, shirts, hats, etc. based around the entire Rippaverse. You'll get in where you fit in. Moving on over to Blade Devil 2, Chains of Blood. I will continue to promote this book up until the point of the books being shipped out. I, of course, got all 4 covers by purchasing the 3-book combo, as well as getting the add-on for the limited summer wraparound edition. You can see the artwork here. If you're into that more anime, manga style type of artwork, this book is definitely for you. I highly recommend it as I've read Blade Devil 1 and highly enjoyed it. Written by Raging Golden Eagle and penciled by Toxic Man Baby over on Twitter. You will get 69 pages of story as well as 2 supplemental stories here and here. You get cover A, of course. You get a card. You get cover B. You, of course, get a Luna card. If you get cover C, which is the not safe for work version of cover B, you'll be getting the Night Ashiara card, as well as if you get the limited summer wraparound cover, you'll be getting the Beryl Shota card, which is a character introduced in Blade Devil 1, as well as a rain card for signing up for the pre-launch and backing physical perk. You can also get other things like mouse pads and waifu pillows as well, if that is something you are interested in as a weeb. You can go ahead and get something like that. You have two sides, of course, the safe for work and not safe for work version, as well as you'll be getting an exposed art print of Luna, as well as a foil cover for your book. If you would like to get Blade Devil 1, you can go ahead and put it in as an add-on, or you can go over to this campaign right here on Indiegogo, and you can back each cover for $10 a piece. Cover A, cover B, cover C. Moving on over to Def, created and written by Joe Ball. You can get 3 different versions of this book, color, line art, or a manga style. It's a 300-page graphic novel. You can get all 3 together for $85. That's the edition I chose to go with. For your manga people, you can get an $18 edition, 300 pages. That is an absolute steal. It's even an absolute steal at $30 for the line art hardcover book, or $45 for the hardcover colored edition. You can see the inside interiors here, color, black and white, or line art, and manga style. I'll also be pushing Black Rhapsody Part 1. I'm really looking forward to this. Of course, again, manga style type of book, 35 pages for $15. You can read the campaign here, and I'll be leaving links to all of these in the description below. Now we're going to be moving over to the Shagsworth, who decided to have, of course, his weekly podcast, the Midweek Hump. That's the podcast he has over on his YouTube channel. And people decided to, of course, troll, I guess, because they had a social media manager of the Rippaverse over there. To which Tony says, "You should thank me for all the people who were in your chat bumping your numbers up to double digits." which I'm pretty sure they already had double digits, considering they always have double digits when anyone from the Riververse joins the podcast, which they had Andrew, the social media manager there, as well as Sheepsidian. And usually they'll have on Hora Murata, who is, I'm guessing, a host on there. Any other validation you require? I'm feeling charitable, says the Shagsworth. He also says, of course, thank you, King, to Tony for saying, did you appreciate the paying customer you ignored? Well, he doesn't have to essentially read your stuff regardless. He can completely ignore it if he chooses to do so, which he later verifies right here. I'm grateful for all super chats, but if you're attempting to derail my live show to engage with my guests, I likely won't oblige. Invite them on your show and ask them directly. Simple. I will say I'm jealous people have the kind of money they can hate donate, yes. Losers and people like Tony have money to just throw around randomly just to hate people. Of course, I don't mind. I'm sure Shagsworth doesn't mind either if you can have money to throw around just to hate on people. I think it's very weird for you to do that. I think you can find better use of your money, but it is your money. I ain't gonna tell you what to do with it. And of course, we have Andrew saying, imagine giving money to someone just to talk crap. He also states Shagsworth's last thing that he says here. I'm under no obligation to engage with your chats, paid or otherwise. I won't lose sleep over it either. The format of my show is not to drill my guests. If you require validation to feel special, then here you go. Perhaps at another time when Andrew and I sit down one-on-one, I can dive deeper into why your feelings got hurt one time. In the meantime, I'll do crap the way I want. I appreciate your continued engagement. To which Tony, because it's Tony saying, pussy behavior. And you've got, of course, a weirdo who is proudly showing that he's for the Clipperverse, that one piece of garbage weirdo who is a piece of garbage. You had a guest on who's a social media manager, received a super chat related to that person's social media management via abuse of the DMCA, which they don't abuse DMCA. They take down things that are in violation of said DMCA. If Tony wants to continue to be mad about that one thing that got taken down, that was obviously in violation of DMCA, considering he posted a link to the full ISOM 2 book, he can stay mad. No one cares. If you want to just blow dudes on camera while your buddies watch there are websites for that other than YouTube. And of course, the usual projection of people's gay fantasies onto other people. And we don't care to hear about your gay fantasies. You can just keep that to yourself. No one really cares. To which I did respond by saying, Tony's a huge weirdo who gets his rocks off hating on anything Ripperverse or Eric July related, which seems to attract the literal piece of garbage known as Riley, the person that smelled like little shit. F off, creep. Like Anna said last night, no one likes you at all. To which I did respond. I said, what are you on about, you stank-ass weirdo? And he says, you super chatted Star Wars girl last night that you came to see Tatas, and she told you to F off, creep. I'll be sure to send a clip to my friends Ben and Billy at the Drunken Peasants so they can show everyone how cringe and outright embarrassing it was, Sturgis. Again, I don't know who Sturgis is. I don't know who they are referring to. I assume it's just some weird name they try to throw at me. I don't know who that is, but I digress. I will be showing, of course, the clips that they claim to have here, right? We're going to be showing off this right here. So this was where the clip was. You can see that they've actually copied my new profile picture onto their fake account. And it says here, of course, no sexy cosplay, that they came to see this. And of course, like I said, fake account has a lowercase z in it. Mine has an uppercase Z, a capital Z. So you can tell right off the rip that this isn't me. And you can see it here that this person decided to be in this chat, right? Whether it be Riley or Tony or anyone from that camp decided to make this fake account to try to somehow push a narrative that I'm doing certain things, which I'm not. This account was created on June 12th of 2023, and as you can see, they put the 0 here because they know that I've already taken the full renowned 0, which mine has, again, the capital Z versus this lowercase z, and it was created 5 months ago, and they couldn't take that handle because I already took it. But they decided to say weird things in that chat that says, man, I love how you read the chat after they leave, coward. Also, stop acting like you enjoyed Eric comic. You're just milking his fame because you smell. Because essentially, I don't talk like this. I have actual proper grammar, and I don't talk like that. This has no punctuation, no grammar, nothing. It sounds like a retard wrote this, which would probably be Riley, because this is kind of how he talks. But he also stated, "Why did you apologize for Vito? I'm sorry for having him on stream. Oh, please don't disown me. Laugh my ass off. You guys are a joke." Again, grammar, not there. Misspelling words. And I've never had Vito on a stream. Anyone with a working brain that watches me, which I enjoy my viewers and I appreciate my viewers for watching all of my videos, can tell you straight up that I've never had this weirdo P to the E to the D to the O Vito on any of my streams ever. So you're basically just exposed that this isn't me. Why would I ever say that if I've never had this person on my stream before? You guys are absolute weirdos, and you just simply always tell on yourselves because you're that stupid. To which I laughed at him, of course, and I said, "It's crazy how you think making a fake account of me and sending a super chat will somehow make you cool. My account has a capital Z, while the account that super chat has a lowercase z. By the way, that Star Wars girl, this wasn't me sending that super chat. I was busy streaming Street Fighter 6 last night or sleeping. My haters are trying to start beef between us because they hate me so much." Which they do. They absolutely hate me so much. And they're trying to start some beef with Anna. Meanwhile, I've met Anna, and she's cool peoples. This person says, of course, it's Riley. "It's a lot crazier to think anyone's making faking YouTube channels to impersonate you," which again further exposes that the super chats were indeed you. Because again, no proper grammar, doesn't know how to spell words, doesn't know how to build a sentence. "You're very obviously using one of your backup accounts. Next time, try to make it alt a different name. If you don't want people to recognize it, know it is you. I'm sure you thought she'd flirt back or something, and I laughed very loud when she read your chat and dismissed you. Sorry, buddy." Well, we know it was you or someone in that camp, so you might want to try a little bit harder. And then he says, "F off, creep," in response to me saying, "It's funny how you're trying to play retarded when no one believes you except other retarded people. I don't have burner accounts because I'm not a loser who needs that on YouTube. It's obvious to anyone with a working brain what is going on here. Sadly for you, no one except people in your circle will actually believe that you're doing that. I'm sorry that war campaign embarrassed you so badly that you're attacking me, but you're only going to make me more popular this way." In which it did. I gained more YouTube subscribers and I gained more Twitter subscribers. I'm actually surprised he can't even pay $8 for his Twitter verification his Twitter verification. But you know, for you to sit up here and act like people don't make burner accounts is quite interesting, because people do it all the time trying to scam people by making it look like it's legit, and like people have received or won a prize from a popular YouTube channel that they watch. And also YouTube implemented a verification system where at 100K subs you can get a check mark next to your name to verify that you're the real account, to combat people who make fake accounts. So clearly you don't know anything about how YouTube works, because you couldn't even simply do a live stream on YouTube, as I showed the other day. And he says back to me, I said, "Present the proof." He says, "Prove it wasn't, because this is my evidence and thesis. It is insane to think anyone on earth is making faking YouTube channels to impersonate you." It's again, he just copy and pasted the same exact thing, so I'm not going to read it again. To which I stated, "Please let me know where on the doll that war campaign touched you with a post or a screenshot showing my super chats. I only have 3. Do you see Star Wars girl shagsworth in here? No, you do not. You see a super chat to Ricada Law 2 years ago and one a year ago. So present the proof that it's me, by the way." To which he says, "Renowned Zero will never recover. He thinks he could just say someone is impersonating him and that we'd believe it." Of course you weirdos aren't going to believe it, because you're all retarded and you all circle jerk each other. So, and I say, I'm just fine. You realize, like I said, no one with a working brain believes you, you stinking ass crack smoker. Here is why you're lying besides my super chat history, you weirdo. Again, I say, please tell me on the doll where war campaign hurt you. And it's me saying that I'm over here with a capital Z in my YouTube channel name, and the lowercase z is somehow over there super chatting. So make it make sense, you fat bitch. Make it make sense where it's me. So at the end of it all, haters are going to hate. They're going to continue to ramp up their nonsense, trying to somehow put some beef between me and other YouTubers, even though they're going to continue to fail miserably and I'm going to continue to win and I'm going to continue to monetize their stupidity. And as for Riley, I believe you should get off the internet, stop eating so much, and walk your fat ass on a treadmill. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit that like button, comment below what you feel about all this, subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all notifications. That way you get notifications anytime I post a new video or live stream. And join the channel if you would like to support further. For just $1 a month, you could become a member of the channel. It really does go a long way, and I do appreciate anyone who goes the extra mile to do so, but you are never obligated to do so. I just really appreciate anyone who views the channel, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.